Alrighty guys, so before I start this video, let's start with the term cheese. Now we all know what cheese is. Cheese, the thing that almost all of us hate and almost all of us love. Cheese making it easier to win with less skill. Cheese also being something that is overpowered, that you can't avoid, guard break cheese. Now we could all agree that cheese is meaning something you can't avoid, right? Like guard break cheese is cheese because you can't avoid the guard break and you're forced to take damage. Now, today, let's bring this into R3, alright? Is R3 cheese? Well, I'm gonna give you the easy answer to that, which you already seen in the title. No, it's not cheese. Now, even though R3 is escapable, like I'm about to show you, even though you could escape it, either way, it's still not cheese. Because even if it wasn't escapable, it still wouldn't be cheese because it's avoidable. Guard break cheese isn't avoidable in most scenarios because you're forced to take damage either way. With R3, as long as someone's not doing a perfect smash into it, you're not forced to take the damage. Alright, perfect smash R3 is cheese because it's unavoidable. So yeah, I'll say that's cheese. Now, what would R3 be then if it wasn't cheese? Now, I'll agree to y'all, it is an OP mechanic and most guild players should not be using it. Alright, so why is it an OP mechanic? This is due to you pulling off a ton of damage because you're using an ultimate at the beginning of a combo instead of the end, and it's unescapable in most scenarios. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Now, how is R3 escapable? Now, there's like 5 different ways on how to escape R3 that you could probably do. Alright. Now, way 1 is awaken escape. Now, this is the easiest one. When you have your awakening and you get hit into an R3, you awaken. Not that hard. Now, the second way is just escaping. Now, as long as you escape before you get hit into the R3, you're good. And this works even off one triangle. So let's say someone does one triangle to an R3, you're actually able to escape even though most people say you can't escape. It's way easier than you think, just pressing escape before they even R3. And best part about it is, if you escape R3 in any of these ways, they're wasting their whole entire ultimate. Alright, so way 3 is actually switching out of the R3. Now if you didn't know this, if someone's doing a perfect smash into R3, instead of escaping it, which wouldn't work, you'd switch out of it. And in most scenarios, they cannot ult you, you'll be blocking. And they waste their R3, they waste their ult, and you now have the advantage. Now another way to R3, which works most of the time, especially when someone does a perfect smash, is depending on what character you have, you're actually able to do an ability with super armor and it will actually go through the R3. Now one good example for this is, Sheer use Dragon Punch. It has so much super armor, if someone R3'd, it hit them and the 2 characters that come out with them and you'll get a ton of damage. But there's multiple moves that could do this, almost any move with super armor. Alright. And the final way to escape R3 that I know is simply calling your assist before it. If you call your assist before it and your assist comes out fast enough, it will actually hit the person before they have a chance to use their ult and they waste their ult. So why I'm saying R3 isn't cheese is because it's avoidable. And even if you are about to get hit with an R3 and you can't avoid it at that moment, there's all these ways to actually get out of the R3 and make the person waste their ultimate. Like, it'd be crazy if they didn't waste their ultimate and they still had a chance, but once you how should I say this, avoid the R3, escape the R3, they waste their whole ultimate. So you're basically in they're basically in a huge advantage, and what you're doing right now is outplaying them. Now that's why I think R3 isn't cheese. That's why I do R3. That's why when I play against others, I play with R3, because I know it isn't cheese. It's avoidable. What are your thoughts on it? it is an OP mechanic, and I'll see you on the next one.